welcome back to my channel. It's Classy Coins, going over my expenses with you guys. I'm gonna just go ahead and preface it by saying we could have done better, but it wasn't too shabby because, as you can already see in the left hand corner, that is showing we really only went $71 over budget. There are some categories that I'm going to be needing to adjust for the following months because I have added, sinking funds this year. I did not do that previously, and this is really just a way. So the envelopes, digital envelopes that you see in here may not be correct, but I just made categories, and it's really how I track my expenses if I'm not using it, connecting my bank and seeing what's left in the bank and all of that extra stuff. It's literally just so I can see what we spent, how much we spent, and what we spent it on. So let's get into the video. Basically, let's start with mortgage and rent. It varies because of utilities. Y'all know sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold. I don't know. So this month I planned on spending $743, and this is the category. So if you're not familiar, this is Every Dollar Budget by Ramsey, and this is free. You can pay for the premium version for additional features, but I'm just using the free version right now. This is what I planned, and this is what we actually received. So the total for the month was $6,522. It's going to show I'm viewing a past month just so that I'm aware. I'm not trying to track transactions in the previous month. So basically, I had the mortgage and the rent. That was $1,760. And that was what was spent. This is the category we struggle in, but we're going to do better. It falls on, I won't blame or fault anybody. When I say it's just easy to go swipe your card or have DoorDash or whatever, it is just so much easier, and they know it. They know it. That's why it's been invented. What I like about this is, like, you can click on the category and then you can go and see your transactions. So for the most part, for groceries, I definitely thought we were spending $6 and went over and spent $838. That is terrible. And then eating out, we did go out to eat with family, so we had to account for that. And then we also bought some food and stuff for the Super Bowl that happened, so that's probably like $200 of this. So I wouldn't say it was too terrible, but we still went over, so that's not great. There's a lot of eating out because my husband, with his occupation, is out on the road, so it's just easy to get this. I'm not just blaming him. We both swipe, we both eat, we both take our kids somewhere because it's easier than cooking, but it is not cheaper. So this is a mixture of both him and me. Firehouse, Chick-fil-A, DoorDash. You see just a quick overview. Then moving on to the next category, which is transportation. So with the gas, so in this month, business expenses got mixed with personal expenses, and that's how this category went over because we usually do spend way less than this. But I don't really know how or what happened. I'm not gonna lie to you. Can't recall. But we somehow spent $600 because, like I said, his occupation is driving. So this is really kind of what it looks like. And if you watch my other videos, I tell you, we have to take that out typically before we transfer our personal over. But it looks like we might not have done that. So this is all the guess, basically. And that's a lot. Moving on to the next one, which was maintenance. I always just do 97 just in case. But we had a tire pop, and so that's where this came from. We ended up having to get a completely new tire. And then we also had to get an oil change. Again, another business expense, which should not have come out of our personal. But we are learning to do better in that area. And then for hair, and this should say nails. For hair and nails, this category, my husband decided to graciously tip so nicely here, as you can see. And my hair was actually discounted. It's usually $200, which he always talks to me like, my haircut is nothing compared to your hair. And I'm like, yeah, you're right, but mine takes a little bit more work. So this one was a discount for me, and then his haircut. So yeah, like you can see, it's pretty much typically that, depending on how long we go. Subscriptions, this is a proud category. I'm really proud of this category because we used to be in about $180 to $200 worth of subscriptions, and we've cut that down tremendously from last year, and I'm so proud of us. I am so proud because y'all, this is amazing. Now, I do have 2 or 3 subscriptions that are on my credit card that I was using that I'm thinking about moving over. So that will probably add another $20, $30 instead of keeping on my credit card to have usage. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but amazing. And then our phone bills are about the same, 63, 65. Wait, let's take this out. There should be one in here. Y'all, I'm tripping. We can delete this. See, we didn't really go over that bad. So yeah, just one. I guess I still need to pay mine. That's what this is telling me because his is 63, mine is 65. And then date night, we did not go on any dates this month. So I could, let's balance this out. Make that all right. See, now I'm saying I got 29 because we didn't spend that. And then miscellaneous, we can probably do that 29 here left to budget, because the point of this is to be an every dollar budget, zero based budget. We still went over miscellaneous. Let me explain these charges, y'all. So this one, I sometimes do photos, and she decided to cancel, so I refunded her back the deposit, which I shouldn't have, and I learned that lesson. This one, we paid sister to do something. Amazon, I brought like quick stuff. It wasn't even that deep. And this was for another business that me and my friend have, and they took it out for LegalZoom. It was $300, and I had to send her half. So definitely unexpected, but we had it. Definitely pay all of the pay the child care for kid essentials. This was diapers. We had to take them to urgent care. You had to pay for parking. We did pay a little bit more for the car note. And let's see, this one we did pay for the credit card, the Capital One. So this is our debt category, which is the car payment, the credit card, and then the other credit card. We haven't started student loans, as you can see. And then the medical bill, just because my husband had to go to urgent care, and so I just wanted to knock that bill out because it has a deductible, and it's not fully covered. So you have to pay a certain amount when you go to the doctor, obviously. And then this is the half rent that I've been telling y'all about. I always put to the side just in case. So that one I probably should have put $884 because we'll be spending it as of March, so that's why I haven't put spent there. And then Acorn is what we invest in. It's usually 60, so I need to figure out if I probably put in an extra one because it's always $15 every week, making it $60 for 4 weeks. What I like about every dollar is you can look at your summary, and I like how you can look at the different categories. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Let me know about how you track your expenses. Do you write all of them down, or do you use a digital expense tracker as well? And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.